Welcome back to another training session on the GCN training channel. Now, I've got a great session lined up for you today. I actually wrote this one, so I have myself to blame, and you're in for a treat. But I'll tell you a little bit more about the session in just a minute. So get on the bikes, get warming up. You want to just be sitting nice and easy, pedaling away at 1 out of 10 perceived exertion. Nothing too hard, just warming up the body, ready for a nice juicy session. So, I'm going to go through a little bit of a warm-up, just ramping it up, and then we're going to get into the efforts. So in 15 seconds, we're going to ramp it up to 3 out of 10 perceived exertion. So we're just going to ramp it up, start getting our heart rate a little bit higher, getting a sweat on, getting the legs warmed up. And in 3, 2, 1, so now up to 3 out of 10. So this session is a 45-second on, 15 off, and then repeat that 5 times. And then we're going to have a little break in the middle and repeat again. So as I said, we're going to do 45 seconds of effort. So we're going to be working pretty hard for 45 seconds, and then we're going to have 15 seconds off. Now, this was actually one of my favourite sessions to do. I say favourite, it was very painful, it was savage, but I always felt quite good at the end. It was it's quite short, a short session, but you're definitely going to be working for the full length of the session with very short rest in between. So, 15 more seconds, and then we're going to ramp it up to 5 out of 10. So I'll talk you through the session. You don't need to worry too much about where you are. You can look at the screen if you want. All the details of the session are going to be on the screen, but I'll be here to talk you through it as well. So now for 1 minute, we're going to ramp it up to 5 out of 10. So just as we're warming up, I'll just chat you through what guests you're going to be riding with today. On the back row, we've got Max Steadman, pro cyclist. And as well on the back, we've got Manny Arthur of the Black Cycling Network. And then on the front, we've got our very own Hank, ready to give 110% as always. And we've got Katie. Are we all ready for this session, guys? Yes. How are we feeling?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Ready to feel the burn?
Feel the burn. Bring it on, Manon. Short, sharp. It's painful. I love it.
It is. That's what we like. We're going to feel good after this session. So 15 seconds, we're going to ramp it up again. In 10 seconds, we're going to go to 7 out of 10. Warm-up's quite important, especially in these kind of efforts when we're straight into it. You don't want to get any injuries. And nice and warm. So 7 out of 10 for 1 minute. Want to be looking to hold around 80 RPM for this? But you can be just over if that's a little bit more comfortable for you. So 7 out of 10. And nice and warmed up. Your heart rate should start to increase now. Should be starting to feel nice and warm, ready for the session. "30 seconds to go now. 7 out of 10. So in 15 seconds, we're going to go into the last bit of the warm-up, which is 1 minute at 8 out of 10. So make sure you get the most out of this warm-up. In 5, 3, 2, and 1, 8 out of 10. Want to lift your cadence up to 90 RPM now, just that little bit quicker. It's a good idea to turn your fans on if you've got them for this session. Get your water bottle and a towel, because you could get pretty sweaty. Hank's got his casket on to avoid his sweaty hair.
It's got to happen.
Stop the sweat getting in your eyes as well. 23 seconds to go now. Then we're going to go into 1 minute, nice and easy, before we start the session. 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back it off. So we've got 1 minute, nice and easy, 1 out of 10, before we're going to go in to the main set. So as I said, we're going to do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, so a really short rest in between this effort. We're going to do that 5 times before having a little bit of a longer rest. So, are we ready for this, guys?
We're ready.
Yeah?
I feel good.
Good, so we like to hear.
Katie?
Yeah, bring it on.
That's all we like, come on. 20 seconds to go now. So we want to start thinking about the gearing. So these 45 seconds on are going to be at 9 out of 10. So we're going to be working pretty hard. So I'm going to jump into my big ring for this. And are we ready? In 5, 3, 2, 1, here we go. 45 seconds, 9 out of 10. Straight into it. Come on, guys. Remember, we've got 10 of these in total. You want to keep them all nice and consistent. So you want to be working at around 95 cadence or above. "15 seconds to go now. 9 out of 10. 10 seconds. And in 3, 2, 1, 15-second rest. So the rest is pretty short. So maybe stay in your big ring for this. So you have to waste time getting in and out of that. All right, 5 seconds to go. We're back on it. And in 2, 1, let's go. 9 out of 10. You can jump out the saddle for the first few seconds. Get back on that power. Nice and consistent, nice and strong upper body. These are going to start to hurt. First few might feel quite comfortable. Come on, guys. Great work, everyone. Looking good. Nice high cadence. 15 seconds to go. All the way. Every second counts. Going to get the most out of this session today. It's a short one. 5 seconds to go. Come on. And in 3, 2, 1, and relax. 15 seconds. 2 down. 3 more to go. 5 seconds to go. Back on it. And in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 45 seconds. Back on it. Out of the saddle, get back on that power. Sit down. Push through the pedals. Great work, everyone. "20 seconds to go now. Come on, push. "15. Starting to hurt. Starting to work up a sweat. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 15 seconds. 3 down, 2 to go. Feeling good?
Yeah, this is good. It's keeping me guessing.
Good.
I like it.
We're back on it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Out the saddle. Come on up. Back on top of that gear. Great work. Find that rhythm. Sit back down. Push all that power out through the pedals. Give a nice strong upper body. Nice and still. Composed. You can take a look at our guests here. All got great positions on the bike. They spent hours and hours on these bikes working on their position. Not wasting any energy in their upper body. 5 seconds to go now. And in 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great work, everyone. Last one in the block before a little bit of a longer rest. And we're going again. In 3, 2, 1, come on, back on it, let's go. Up, up, up. Come on, guys. All the way now. All that power out. Starting to burn. We like the burn. "20 seconds to go, come on. 15 seconds, all the way. 10 seconds. Every second counts. Don't stop until I say 2, 1, and relax. So we've got 3 minutes 15 rest now. So you can drop it back into the little ring, back down to walking pace, spin those legs. Nice and easy. You can have a little stretch at the back, get some fluids in you. Even though it's a short session, you are going to be working hard. I'm probably going to be sweating quite a bit, so it's important to replace those fluids that we're losing in the session. How did that first set feel, Katie and Hank?
Pretty solid. It's quite a short session, but you just know that these efforts are going to pay off in the long run.
Yeah. Do you do 45-second efforts in your training as a pro cyclist?
Yeah, especially during the cyclocross season.
Yeah.
Just quite very intense. Yeah, 15
like,
seconds isn't a lot of rest, so it all adds up in a short session, yeah.
I guess this is quite a good session for cyclocross riders when you're just on, off all the time, and you've been working hard for that 45-minute hour races. Got 2 minutes left of this now. Get nice and recovered in this next block. We're going to try and go in and out the saddle. So we're going to do the first one out the saddle, the next one in the saddle, and then mix it up a little bit. You feeling all right, Hank? Pretty quiet today.
I'm feeling good. Just concentrating, listening to your voice.
Listening what I have to say.
In. Do you know what I mean? I think it's one of this session, these lactate buffers, just kind of gets you in the mood, doesn't it? It's just, you're constantly looking at 45-second effort, a little bit of rest, straight back into it. There's no room to think about it too much. You just got to get going.
You're constantly on it. There is.
Hello.
You can't relax in this session, because if you do, you've missed the go.
Yeah, I think it's good that I'm quiet for one video.
Yeah, that's quite nice to have Hank quiet for one, because it's not often that Hank's quiet. Right, got 1 minute left of recovery, and we're going to get straight back into it. So as I said, this one is going to be in and out the saddle.
The calm before the storm.
All right, you need to get ready. We've got 17 seconds to go, to be precise.
Maxi boy.
So as I said, we want to do 45 seconds out the saddle this time. Same effort, same 9 out of 10. In 3, 2, 1, up back the saddle. 45 seconds, it's going to burn. Great work, everyone. Dancing on those pedals. It's going to start to burn now. I always find it starts, the first one's a lot harder to get into after a little break. 15 seconds to go now. Keep on it. Keep on that power. 5 seconds to go. And in 3, 2, 1, relax. 15 seconds rest. Next one in the saddle. In 3, 2, 1, back on it. Come on. 9 out of 10. Around 95 RPM. Nice and fast legs. Sessions. Gonna get those legs burning. It's nice and short, but we're not wasting any time. Getting as much hard riding as we can into the time we have today. This is the perfect session for those of you working long hours and not have much time to fit in some exercise. 5 seconds to go. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great work. Gonna do the next one out the saddle, so get ready. You might want to click down a bit of a harder gear than you were just in when you're out the saddle. And in 2, 1, let's go. Out the saddle. 9 out of 10, come on. Working hard.
Working 9 to 5. Way to make a living.
30 seconds to go now. Out the saddle, dancing on those pedals. "20 seconds, let's go guys, come on. Stick with me. 15 seconds. Nearly there. Five seconds to go. Great work, everyone. 3, 2, 1, relax. 15 seconds off now. Next one in the saddle. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All that power through the pedals, nice strong upper body. Nice high cadence as well. Working hard. Nearly there, come on guys. Not long left of the session now, so let's make the most of it. Come on, push. Get it all out. Don't leave anything on the bike. Make the most of this session. Make the most of the time you've got today. 10 seconds to go. Keep working, come on. And relax. Great work, everyone.
Is this the last one?
Here's the last one. We're gonna go out the saddle now. In 2, 1, let's go. Out the saddle, come on, last one. Everything you've got for this one. Come on. That's it, come on. Get the pain faces out. Leave it all on the bike. Make the most of this session. Legs are burning. Try and stay out the saddle as long as you can. 15 seconds to go. Great work, come on guys. All the way to the line. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Everything out now. Come on, all the way. And in 2, 1, relax. Whew. Take a minute. Let's get your breath back. Great work, everyone. Into a nice 3-minute cool down now. Hopefully you've worked up a sweat like us guys. Get that heart rate up and got the most out of that session. So now we've got 3 minutes just to spin out the legs, relax, get the feeling back in your legs because my legs are pretty numb right now. So just getting a nice easy gear. Make sure you keep drinking as well. It's quite hard to drink when you're mid-effort. How do you find that, guys? How do you sum that up?
Savage.
Savage.
Yeah, it's a
It
tough
was
one.
pretty savage.
I tell you what though, it's amazing what you can do in 20 minutes. I tell you
Yeah.
that. 45 minutes on, 15 seconds off. This is what I think you should put in your favorites. 20-minute, and you can get a sweat on like this, you can burn some calories, you can get faster, fitter, stronger. What's not to love, hey?
Exactly. So if you are short on time, this is definitely the session for you. But let me know what you thought of the session by leaving a comment in the comment section below. It can just be one word, it can be savage. Just let me know what you think. I won't be offended because it is a savage session. So if you did find it horrible, don't be afraid to say, because it is. But these sessions that hurt are going to make us fitter, faster and stronger. So we have got a 1 minute 30 left of this cool down. But if you feel like you need to stay on for a little bit longer, or you haven't quite got the feeling back in your legs, feel free to do so. And make sure when you get off the bike, that you grab quick protein shake, protein bar, or a protein meal, just to get that protein back in you, to get those muscles.
How many times can you say protein?
I can say protein as many times as protein wants. So 1 minute left now. Spin the legs nice and easy. Nice deep breaths. Ooh-wee. Tired after that one, Hank? "30 seconds to go now." Let us know what you thought of this session in the comment section below, and what kind of sessions you'd like to see in the future on the channel. Do you want longer sessions or shorter sessions, or a bit of both? Let us know, and if you did enjoy this video, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next session.